situated just back over there. Thank you. Please give Sue a welcoming hand.
And thank you for giving me the opportunity to present my lecture, Working with New Consciousness. For most of the presentation today, I'd like you to indulge me in doing some exercises and some meditation to feel what I'm talking about rather than me lecturing for the complete half hour. But for the first part, I shall just talk about what this new consciousness is. Now, many of you have started to feel changes. Since the harmonic conversions, the 11th, there's been a quickening. When I first started doing metaphysics, I went around to places and I started saying chakra, aura, and people thought I was a psycho. You know, like, it's okay, she's just one of those people. But now I see children's cartoons, chakra, we send it through a solar plexus, power. It's now become part of our consciousness. There's nothing new with movements of consciousness. Every generation helps us evolve. But right now, we're at a precipice of a new consciousness that isn't just like a small wave that's coming through. Over the next few years, we have a consciousness that's going to be like a bit of a tsunami coming through, making us shift out of a reality that we've outgrown. Now, some of you may have noticed once upon a time, back in the Dark Ages, Renaissance, Christopher Columbus said, I'm going to sail across the world. And everyone goes, Christopher, the world is flat, you're going to fall. We all know the world is flat. And to their consciousness, that was a reality, and that's where they needed to be. He got to the other side, discovered the Americas, and said, well, guess what? The world's not flat. And there was a big shifting in consciousness. Now, who of you here remember when Princess Diana died? Yeah? What did you do on that day? What changed for you? Who called up their mums? Mum, I love you. Yeah? There was a big movement, but it wasn't just your consciousness that was shifting. It was the globe. We had the 9/11 again. It destabilized some people like that, but really, at a global level, it made us sit up and go, hey, what's security really about? We've just had the global financial crisis. That's destabilized too. Now, what I'm trying to say is these are actually movements of consciousness. They're all designed to get us to start to say, what is it that we're really here for? But also, why are these changes coming now? If you understand karma and soul evolution, you realize there's a reason for this. Now, we've all recognized that a lot of the children being born now are a little different. Who's noticed that? Yeah? What's so different? Can someone tell me what's different about the children being born now? Yes, it is. And there's a reason for that. But you've also found that while they're a little bit more self-centered, a little bit more needing to be in their authority, it is to help us break down old authority structures. And I think those that were here this morning listened to the astrologer. Pluto, Capricorn's doing that collectively. But what we're finding is they're much more energetically sensitive. They're much more intuitive. And the problem is, because it's a new energy, they don't know how to work it. But they're actually here to teach us how to evolve. A lot of people don't look at that generation of little kids running around are our teachers. And with all the energy changes in the world at the moment through events like the global financial consciousness, the environmental disasters that we're having, they're there to help us to say, okay, we can't stay where we are. The new generation are trying to say there's more to our potential. There's more to what we can do. But if we just sit in the same old house year after year after year because, hey, God, come on, it's comfortable and doing a lot of work is hard, what happens to that house after 20, 30 years? It starts to develop some cracks, doesn't it? Yeah? And I know I'm pretty lazy at times too, and you know, you see the crack and you go, yeah, look, tomorrow, next week, yeah, oh, yeah, you know, and then the crack just gets deeper and deeper, then you go, oh, roof's going to fall in, I think I better go renovate, okay? Well, the movement in consciousness at the moment is saying, hey, these cracks are going to get deeper, and you've got a choice, you can work with it, or you can just, you know, do a lot of renovation on yourself later on. But one of the beautiful things about this consciousness that's coming through is that it's bringing us to what we call the golden age, where our potential to manifest, our potential to work our psychic ability, and our potential to really connect and become part of something bigger than ourselves is where we're going. Now, who's heard of 2012? Yeah? I'm so surprised that television at the moment is all about doom and gloom. Someone watched a Sunday Business Report the other day and they were talking about the end times in 2012. It's really embedded in our consciousness and it's got people panicking that for some reason on this magical day that we're all going to perish. I have a student who's moving to Bowral. I said, why are you moving to Bowral? She goes, well, I've been told there's a 2,000 metre wave coming and if I'm in Bowral I'm going to survive. I said, okay, and who's channeled that? Well, a psychic did. I said, isn't it interesting that there's so many psychics out there, but no one's got the same story. So who's plugging into the potential and who's plugging into the reality? So we get very confused, you know, we think, oh, you know, change is too hard, and why do I bother? There's going to be a 2,000 metre wave, and, you know, we've got to understand that, look, in the next few years, there is going to be changes in our environment, there is going to be changes in a lot of areas of our lives, but it's all for a good reason, to move us into a higher vibration where we become what we call the universal self, where it's about me and you respecting each other, me and you feeling each other's energy, and we're not sitting in a state of, you know, separateness. We are becoming part of the universe. So in Christopher Columbus Day, it was the world's flat, that's smashed. Now it's we're separate, that's going to be changing to we are part. Okay, so I can't do much more because we had a small time frame, but the whole purpose of trying to get you to feel is that I'm trying to give you some tools that you can use, because there will be changes coming in the next few years, that even though people are saying that, oh, the financial crisis is over and everything's stabilising, we do have an increase of natural disasters, we will have a lot more uncertainty, so we are trying to bring in a new age of awareness, but before that is often a period of chaos. If you start to do little exercises like that, one, you'll hold your own house without the cracks, but two, you're able to reach out and help other people. Okay, thank you for the opportunity to present. As I said, we have a stand-up there. The college, we teach psychic, spiritual, personal development. We've also got a range of meditation CDs that can help you to evolve to that next level with all these new energies that are going to be coming in. Okay, thank you very much.